out before the answer comes. You're just a gentle geometric point across the cluttered floor. I watch the way your laughter catches light, a sudden blinding perfect sun. And I collect the moments you drop, quiet things I store. I could dissect the syntax of your text, the casual phrasing when you ask me how I am. But there's a quiet truth I can't translate, a hidden, careful, silent plan. To stand here just inside the radius, where the air is sweet and nothing's loud. The words are always ready on my tongue like tiny flags. I'm terrified to wave. I spin the narrative inside my lungs. The perfect conversation I might say for the version of the future I invent. This is the gentle fiction I live inside, a quiet melody I keep on private mode. It's like a perfect dream suspended bright and wide. I'm scared to touch the code because this feeling is too fragile to define. It's beautiful when it's completely mine. I just want the sweet soft focus static. And sometimes a familiar track will start, and suddenly your face is all I see. It's such a complicated, tender art, pretending that you don't belong to me. I analyze the science of the glance, the way you almost catch me looking back. I could write a whole romantic almanac, just based on how you tilt your head when you dance. The words are always ready on my tongue like tiny flags. I'm terrified to wave. I spin the narrative inside my lungs. The perfect conversation I might say for the version of the future I invent. This is the gentle fiction I live inside, a quiet melody I keep on private mode. It's like a perfect dream suspended bright and wide. I'm scared to touch the code because this feeling is too fragile to define. Beautiful when it's completely mine. I just want this sweet soft focus style. Maybe silence is the best preservation. If I try to name it, it might disappear like mist. I'll keep the distance, keep the gentle hidden station. The truth is I don't need a single kiss, because the sheer potential of the feeling is enough to keep my heart completely warm. This is the gentle fiction I live inside, a quiet melody I keep on private mode. It's like a perfect dream suspended bright and wide. I'm scared to touch the code because this feeling is too fragile to define. It's beautiful when it's completely mine. I just want the sweet soft focus static, just the quiet static, the perfect hidden sweet secret that is only mine to keep. I won't touch the code. You tie your shoelace, or maybe how you pause to check your phone. It feels like someone hit the soft focus filter, and suddenly I'm not feeling so alone. My world goes from 4K to HD dreamy when you're just standing 3 feet from the frame. It's a tiny silent cinematic sequence where everything is beautiful and tame. I bite my tongue so hard it almost bleeds to keep the truth tucked in my throat. I hold my breath and plant these tiny seeds inside a silent secret longing. Tiptoe round the edges of the room just to make sure that I don't disturb your light. This crush is a bubble wrap fantasy, a perfect little loop I run on repeat. It's sweeter than a sugar rush to me. This pocket full of perfect moments is complete as long as you don't look directly at me, because the daylight might just break the heat and melt the fragile sugar spun illusion where my secret crush is effortlessly sweet. I watch you talk across the busy hallway and wonder what the punchline might have been. You lean back laughing and it makes my day a tiny scene I can't quite jump in. I memorize the rhythm of your speaking, the cadence that you use for simple things. I wouldn't change the script or touch the lighting. I just love the joy your presence brings. I'm safe behind this glass pane observation where nothing ever breaks or falls apart. It's a perfect, flawless digital creation tucked safely in the corner of my heart. I tiptoe around the edges of the room just to make sure that I don't disturb your light. This crush is a bubble wrap fantasy, a perfect little loop I run on repeat. It's sweeter than a sugar rush to me. This pocket full of perfect moments is complete as long as you don't look directly at me, because the daylight might just break the heat and melt the fragile sugar spun illusion where my secret crush is effortlessly sweet. What if the real thing doesn't feel like this? What if the words I say just sound bizarre? I'd rather keep the silent, gentle kiss than risk confusing who you really are to who I need you to become right now. If I confess with that perfection fade, I think I'll keep this world of soft reflection, the one my hopeful dreaming heart has made. So I'll rewind the footage in my head. The soft ukulele keeps the beat until tomorrow morning when we meet, and I can keep this pocket full of perfect moments safe and neat. Safe and neat. Just for me. Fluorescent hum of the break room is usually my anchor in the afternoon, but when you swing the door open casually, checking your phone for some notification key, the acoustic guitar takes over from the noise, and the chatter of all those other girls and boys turns down to a hush like an unlisted playlist. The air gets thick and sweet and I can't resist. I'm just tracing the shadow that your hoodie throws. My entire week depends on where your attention goes. It's complicated geometry, the space between the words I should say and the ones I only scream, because out loud it might shatter, it might just drop. So I keep my little world right here and watch the clock stop. It's a secret soft focus, a temporary glow, a 4-minute movie that only I know, where your laugh is the soundtrack and the lighting is perfect, and you finally notice the way that I work it. This love is a filter I pull over my eyes, a pocket-sized reality beneath the clear skies. I'm living in the daydream, the sweet illusion, where every glance feels like a mutual confession. Cap of your pen and the small precise scar above your left hand. I study the metadata of your public posts, the profile picture you update more than most. I scroll and I zoom and I find every detail, building this narrative that will never fail. Cause in this fantasy there are no awkward silences, just soft ukulele chords and shared compliances. And when you ask me about the assignment due, my voice is steady, pretending I don't see you. but my heart is beating 84 BPM. A tiny frantic percussion underneath the hem of this composure. I pull tightly over my fear that the version of you I love won't exist out here. It's a secret soft focus, a temporary glow, a 4-minute movie that only I know, where your laugh is the soundtrack and the lighting is perfect, and you finally notice the way that I work it. This love is a filter I put over my eyes, a pocket-sized reality beneath the clear skies. I'm living in the daydream, the sweet illusion, where every glance feels like a mutual confession. Maybe I prefer the comfort of this silence, the safe gentle distance, this sweet compliance. If I open the door, what if the magic faded, if the piano stopped, if the colors degraded? I don't want the friction, the risk, the messy truth. I just want the beautiful perfect memory of you right now in this second. Beneath the soft light, everything is just right, and nobody knows I'm right. It's a secret soft focus, a temporary glow, a 4-minute movie that only I know, where your laugh is the soundtrack and the lighting is perfect, and you finally notice the way that I work it. This love is a filter I pull over my eyes, a pocket-sized reality beneath the clear skies. I'm living in the daydream, the sweet illusion, where every glance feels like a mutual confession. The bell rings, the sound breaks, the passion fades out. You turn and you walk away without a doubt, and the 3 p.m. filter slowly lifts off the scene, just leaving the echo of what could have been. Just leaving the soft echo of the perfect quiet dream. The world was painted in a muted top, just another Tuesday giving up on hope, scrolling mindlessly through an endless feed, counting down the items on the list I need. Then you appeared by the almond milk display, and the background music started changing key. The fluorescence dimmed, the chaos cleared, everything that mattered suddenly adhered to the radius of where you were standing. My internal soundtrack swapped to ukulele strings. Suddenly I'm calculating every move your shoulder swings. This can't be real life, this is too defined. You're moving slower than the rest of humankind, and I keep holding my breath, praying time stalls before the perfect physics of this moment falls. You're my i7 simulation framed in light, a perfect loop, impossible and bright. If I look too closely, will the screen just shatter? You're the sweetest kind of glitch in the no matter, living in a daydream, a perfect quiet fiction, just the softest secret, my hidden addiction. Please don't tell me this is just a beautiful algorithm. You picked a card of cherries, bright red and round, the smallest action, but I noted every sound. I rehearsed a simple greeting in my head, a clumsy paragraph I never actually said, because the moment is too flawless to interrupt the delicate illusion that I've built up. You look so effortless, reading through the labels while I feel like a shaky star on unstable tables. My fantasy self is miles ahead of me. My internal soundtrack swapped to ukulele strings. Suddenly I'm calculating every move your shoulder swings. This can't be real life, this is too defined. You're moving slower than the rest of humankind, and I keep holding my breath, praying time stalls before the perfect physics of this moment falls. You're my i7 simulation framed in light, a perfect loop, impossible and bright. If I look too closely, will the screen just shatter? You're the sweetest kind of glitch in the no matter, living in a daydream, a perfect quiet fiction, just the softest secret, my hidden addiction. Please don't tell me this is just a beautiful algorithm. Maybe I prefer the safety of the unsaid, all the conversation plays out only in my head. If you knew if I spoke, would the magic fade? A crush is safer when it's carefully handmade. I cherish this version, sealed tight and pristine, my favorite quiet moment in between what is and what has been. You're my i7 simulation framed in light, a perfect loop, impossible and bright. If I look too closely, will the screen just shatter? You're the sweetest kind of glitch in the no matter, living in a daydream, a perfect quiet fiction, just the softest secret, my hidden addiction. Please don't tell me this is print slow, the sudden sharp reality of having to go. The door chimes softly and the moment's done. The world returns to gray now that the sunlight's run. But I'll see you tomorrow in my head. I7 always take the corner booth 3 tables from the window glass, and I observe the way you flip the pages as the morning passes. The barista knows your complicated order, they don't even have to ask. But the version of you knows my hidden feelings only exists in the cinematic past. I took a blurry photo, just your silhouette and sunlit hair. It sits inside a folder marked drafts beside a text I didn't dare to send across the wire, because the safety of this distance is so sweet. It's like holding on to summer when the air is turning sharp and concrete. I've memorized your walk, the way you pause before you hit the street. It's an algorithm I've perfected on infinite repeat. And when our eyes connect, it's just a fleeting neutral nod. But in the quiet echoes of my head, we always seem to beat the odds. This is my pocket universe, where the gravity is set by me. You exist exactly how I need you to, flawlessly, easily. A secret crush that blossoms only when the lights are low and soft. Because the perfect version of your love is one that keeps lofted high aloft. It's safer in the wishing, safer in the fantasy, a silent dream. You are the unread message in my perfect crystal flowing stream. Today I tripped while walking by and spilled a little sugar packet near your chair. You didn't even notice, lost inside a thought, just running fingers through your hair. And for a second panic bloomed, what if you'd seen the frantic beating of my chest? The real world interactions are a pop quiz, and I never passed the test. Because the hello that I practice in the car is smooth and charming and prepared. But the moment you stand close enough, I find my tongue is knotted and impaired. So I retreat behind the screen, where I can hit the perfect line and know that what we have is perfectly It's an algorithm I've perfected on infinite repeat. And when our eyes connect, it's just a fleeting neutral nod. But in the quiet echoes of my head, we always seem to beat the odds. This is my pocket universe, where the gravity is set by me. You exist exactly how I need you to, flawlessly, easily. A secret crush that blossoms only when the lights are low and soft. Because the perfect version of your love is one I keep lofted high aloft. It's safer in the wishing, safer in the fantasy, a silent dream. You are the unread message in my perfect crystal flowing stream. If I were brave enough to shatter all the glass that holds this, play together then begin to sour or to break. I don't know if I want to find out why. I think I'll keep you silver framed beneath my own internal sky, where you smile without prompting and you know my every thought. A dream like this is worth a million chances that were never caught. Just a silent stream, just a silent stream. You're the sweetest, quietest unsaid. You're sitting by the window frame, exactly where the light just leans, reading something casual, lost inside your own small scenes. I've learned the pattern of your side, the way you tuck a headphone wire. It's a curated quiet scene, fueling my internal fire. And I pretend I'm scrolling too, or deeply focused on my screen, but really I'm just charting you, the star that brightens up the mean. It only takes a microsecond for my perfect world to bloom, when your gaze shifts just slightly past the clutter in the room. I catch the edge of your laugh line, and my pulse begins to race, and every sweet pop melody hits at this specific place. You are my 14-second fairy tale, running on a loop inside a movie soundtrack made for two, where everything is sweet and white. It's a whisper perfect fantasy, so fragile, clean and undisturbed, a secret crush that stays untouched, unsaid, and beautifully unheard. You're the golden hour ghost, a dream I don't dare wake up from, 'cause in my mind we're already home. I think I know the kind of tea you order, always iced and clear. I noticed that your notebook cover matches all the songs you share. It's silly, this aesthetic that I built around your effortless grace, but every time I walk by here I search for your familiar space. And maybe I could walk right up and ask you for the time of day, but if I speak the air might shift and push this perfect dream away. This safe unwritten history is the only place I can forget, where every little glance you give is a memory I get to save. I watch the soft percussion of your fingers on the glass. I'm building castles on the sand, praying they will last. You are my 14-second fairy tale, running on a loop inside a movie soundtrack made for two, where everything is sweet and white. It's a whisper perfect fantasy, so fragile, clean and undisturbed, a secret crush that stays untouched, unsaid, and beautifully unheard. You're the golden hour ghost, a dream I don't dare wake up from, 'cause in my mind we're already home. Maybe you're not this perfect vision, maybe you're just messy too, but this soft focus ukulele love is just enough to get me through. I have the lyrics to our life, they fit the rhythm of your breathing love, and I don't want the risk of finding out the song is one I don't know, so I'll just keep the curtain drawn and watch a fantasy unfold. The best stories are the ones that never get to be fully told. I pull my jacket closer now, I watch you gather up your things. The piano notes are playing soft, the gentle hope this feeling brings. You pause, you turn, you smile, but not at me, just a soft fade out. My beautiful, beautiful dream. You're sitting 3 tables over, just you and your notes spread wide. I'm really complicated coffee, order by heart, but I hide. The glow of your phone screen is the only light I ever need to see, and I've written 5 different versions of how you can maybe look at me. Your headphone wire tangles, a small imperfection I adore, and I archive that image for the moment I need it most and more. This little moment is a safe zone, filtered and clean. I hit pause before I break the perfect invisible screen. It's so much easier the conversation is all mine. Memorize your laugh lines. Built a world on that fragile sign. You and me exist inside an adjacent universe, where every single word is practice, no script gets reversed. We're walking backward on the streetlight path, talking till the dawn. It's the sweetest love I know, because it's not true, it just goes on. Yeah, we exist inside an adjacent universe. If I reach my hand out 6 more inches, maybe I hit your sleeve. But I'm terrified that the moment I move, the fragile magic will leave. I've curated 1,000 tiny moments, press save to the files, and I count down the seconds until you give one of those small, unexpected smiles. You brush your hair back, totally unaware of the spotlight beam. This quiet, perfect observation is my favorite secret dream. It's so much easier when the conversation is all mine. Memorize your laugh lines. Built a world on that fragile sign. This little moment is a safe zone, filtered and clean. You and me exist inside an adjacent universe, where every single word is practice, no script gets reversed. We're walking backward on a streetlight path, talking till the dawn. It's the sweetest love I know, because it's not truly real, it just goes on. Yeah, we exist inside an adjacent universe. Maybe this quiet longing is just protection for us both, because reality demands more than a secret silent oath. If the dream is flawless, why risk the waking truth? I'd rather keep this picture frozen in the comfort of my youth, and never know what happens if I lean in and say your name. You and me exist inside an adjacent universe, where every single word is practice, no script gets reversed. We're walking backward on a streetlight path, talking till the dawn. It's the sweetest love I know, because it's not truly real, it just goes on. Back to my side of the glass, adjacent universe. Let me just hold on to this feeling, the one that won't pass. It just goes on. Sweet fate. I've memorized the way you hesitate before you turn the corner. You carry that heavy backpack and the headphone wire is frayed. I catch you laughing at something glowing on your phone screen, and I rewind the moment just before the light starts to fade. It's just observation, a silent tender survey. But suddenly the whole world feels like it's filtered in past the It's like I found a quiet radio station, only tuned for two, playing this 120 BPM rhythm that nobody else can hear but me and you. Every time you smile, my low battery anxiety just disappears, because I know this little dream is safer than my honest fears. You are my favorite fiction, a beautiful fragile conviction. This feeling is a secret garden, watered by the tiny hope I harbor. It's a love running on a parallel track, perfect place to spend an animation. I'm keeping you right here in the soft focus glow, my secret garden frequency. Nobody needs to know. I spent 10 minutes drafting a casual music greeting, then deleted every single word before mistakes you make. It's like I found a quiet radio station, only tuned for two, playing this 120 BPM rhythm that nobody else can hear but me and you. Every time you smile, my low battery anxiety just disappears, because I know this little dream is safer than my honest fears. You are my favorite fiction, a beautiful, fragile conviction. This feeling is a secret garden, watered by the tiny hope I harbor. It's a love running on a parallel track, perfectly suspended animation. I'm keeping you right here in the soft focus glow, my secret garden frequency. Nobody needs to know. Maybe someday I'll unlock the gate and let the real words spill, but right now the sweetness is in the stillness, in the quiet thrill. If I speak your name out loud, will the magic disappear? I'll just hold this moment tighter, right here, year after year. Just hold this moment tighter, just hold this moment tight. A private perfect glow bathed in ukulele light, my beautiful conviction, my suspended animation in the secret garden frequency. I think I'm falling for you, but nobody needs to know. I know the exact second you passed the coffee shop window. I've logged the frequency and noted the code you wear. My calendar is coded just for your movements, a gentle orbit that you're sweetly unaware of. I collect small moments like archived digital files, the curve of your smile when you check the time. You pause today, tying a lace right by my tail. Feels so still, break, fragile. This perfect scenario only loads when you're not looking. My heart beats 84 BPM synchronized to yours. I hold my breath and pray my face isn't broadcasting the tiny, overwhelming feelings I store behind these closed doors. I'm running the numbers on us every night. It's a complex equation weighted by light. I'm stuck on the algorithm of maybe. It's a secret simulation, tender and crazy, waiting for one small accidental sign that your world might secretly align with mine. This love is a glitch in the quiet system, a beautiful sweet dream that no one can witness. I have 6 drafts of a casual text in my phone's archive. None of them sent, they feel too light, too real. If you ever dropped a pen right near my sneakers, I'd calculate the optimal hand position for the slightest touch I could steal. I spend hours on a hypothetical conversation, what you'd say about the weather or the song on the radio. You exist in a bright rendered space in my head now, where all my shyness finally learns how to let go. This perfect scenario only loads when you're not looking. My heart beats 84 BPM synchronized to yours. I hold my breath and pray my face isn't broadcasting the tiny, overwhelming feelings I store behind these closed doors. I'm running the numbers on us every night. It's a complex equation weighted by light. I'm stuck on the algorithm, or maybe it's a secret. secret simulation, tender and crazy, waiting for one small accidental sign that your world might secretly align with mine. This love is a glitch in the quiet system, a beautiful sweet dream that no one can witness. If I pressed enter on this truth right now, the whole delicate system might crash and burn somehow. It's safer here in the beta test version, where you are flawless and I am brave beyond conversion. I don't wanna break the spell, I only wanna wish you well. From this hidden space I know so well, just watching the little green dot next to your name awake, keeping my secret safe for my own heart's sake. I hope that tomorrow the simulation loads and brings us together on shared gentle roads. Staring through the blue light glare, you're 2 tables over beautifully unaware. My playlist stops at a perfect major chord, while you just trace a pattern on the wooden floor. I know the time the barista calls your name, I know the way you laugh when someone messes up the game. I've learned to watch you only in the peripheral screen. The nicest, quietest secret that I have ever seen. This whole scene feels highly curated, like I accidentally stepped into a movie that I wasn't rated for. You're too bright, too sharp for a Tuesday afternoon, a perfect melody that started playing way too soon. You're my daylight ghost, a sweet pop song at 84 BPM, playing in the silence when I look at them. I keep you on a loop, a beautiful hypothetical theme, the best half of my half-written favorite dream. I don't know your name, but I know the way your collar sits. I just keep staring, hoping this reality permits to keep you in this perfect, sweet, suspended animation, my quiet little secret crush station. I clock the tiny gold ring on your hand, I understand the exact moment you look up and stand. I make sure I'm deep into my worn out paper bag, my breath is steady, there is no turning back to the time before I knew that this light existed here, before my simple day was washed completely crystal clear. I'm good at hiding behind the glare of my screen, just pretending I'm obsessed with what the syllabus means. This whole scene feels highly curated, like I accidentally stepped into a movie that I wasn't rated for. You're too bright, too sharp for a Tuesday afternoon, a perfect melody that started playing way too soon. You're my daylight ghost, a sweet pop song at 84 BPM, playing in the silence when I look at them. I keep you on a loop, a beautiful hypothetical theme, the best half of my half-written favorite dream. I don't know your name, but I know the way your collar sits. I just keep staring, hoping this reality permits to keep you in this perfect, sweet, suspended animation, my quiet little secret crush station. If I walked across this polished wooden floor and spoke 3 words, would the spell break forevermore? Would the lights dim, the ukulele fade, the magic die, or would you just be real standing right by my side? I don't know which risk is more terrifying to take, to live with this perfection or watch the illusion break. I'll let the piano chords just linger in the air, I'll pretend I'm searching for something I left over there. Maybe I'll just watch you for another minute, maybe 2, keep in this perfect quiet dream with you. My daylight goes sweet splendidly, my beautiful hypothetical dream. Walked in slow, like soft focus in the rain. Just a low-key Monday, but you turn the edges bright. I think about the angle of your shadow on the wall, a detail no one else is clocking. I am catching them all it's like you're filtered, but you're standing right in front of me. Too flawless to be casual, too perfect to be free from the careful, constant watch that I have set up here. A silent observatory built of timid hope and fear. I trace the rim of my coffee cup, wishing I could speak, but the moment I define you, the magic might just leak. You exist inside the low hum of this gentle hidden beat, and I don't wanna risk the failure of a real life me. You are my pocket constellation, shining bright and far, a perfect little universe held in a glass jar. I love this quiet secret view and where no gravity can pull, the fiction that I live in where the risk is beautiful. If I step closer, will the starlight just dissolve? I keep you safely framed, my favorite unsolved. I track the way your fingers drum a rhythm on your phone. I know the music that you're listening to because I've known your preference since the first time that I scrolled across your feed. You are an open book that only I have learned to read. Without the need for dialogue, without a shared exchange, my feelings organize the room and rearrange the narrative so every moment fits into the dream. I swear you look at me sometimes, or maybe it just seems I'm stuck inside this cinematic silent movie scene, trying to convince myself that you're a real human being and not just the ideal projection of what I might crave. I stay quiet just to keep the promises I never made. You are my pocket constellation, shining bright and far, a perfect little universe held in a glass jar. I love this quiet secret view in where no gravity can pull, the fiction that I live in where the risk is beautiful. If I step closer, will the starlight just dissolve? I keep you safely framed, my favorite unsolved. Maybe there's a universe where I reach out my hand and break the 4-foot boundary that helps me understand this perfect sweet illusion that keeps me safe inside, where nothing is confusing and nothing needs to hide. But if the truth is messy and the reality is rough, I think the beauty of the dream might be enough. So I'll just hold my breath and let the ukulele play, hoping that your fictional perfection doesn't fade away just for one more Tuesday. My pocket constellation, just stay right there. I know the exact rhythm of your two best friends' laughter. You walk in like a slow motion scene. I've memorized the coffee order you always reach for, a perfect habit, sharp and clean. I keep a distance measured just right so your real voice can't blur the light. I watch the way you fold your notes perfectly precise, and I build a perfect world based on just that price. If I ever said hello, would the projection stop? Would the ambient music suddenly mute and drop? I prefer this quiet feeling hanging at very top. Before the fall, before the awkward, honest words get caught. You are my daylight illusion, played on repeat in my head. A flawless high-def version of everything you've never said. I don't need the complexity, just this sweet confusion. You're the perfect focal point in my pocket universe, a happy hidden verse. I've assigned you a soundtrack, mostly ukulele and soft percussion. Every time you look up, the tempo lifts a beat. I know the patch of sunlight that lands right on your hair, turning common moments into some bittersweet. Maybe they just see a person checking their notifications, but I see the leading role in a cinematic celebration, a beautiful silent movie directed by my own heart. We never actually meet, but we never drift apart. If I ever broke the boundary, would the picture start to fade? Would the perfect conversation instantly be betrayed? I prefer this quiet feeling in the silent shade, where every scene is perfectly written and beautifully played. You are my daylight illusion, played on repeat in my head. A flawless high-def version of everything you've never said. I don't need the complexity, just this sweet confusion. You're the perfect focal point in my pocket universe, a happy hidden verse. It might be cowardice, this carefully sustained devotion, but there is safety and control in every single motion. This perfect ghost of you floats just beyond my reach, and that distance is the only lesson that my crush will teach. It keeps the dream clean. I'll just watch you walk away now until the light shifts, keeping this quiet, perfect gift. My sweet confusion, my daylight illusion, just the illusion. We share the same 20-foot radius of mismatched cups and soft fluorescent light. You're humming something I once loved to, and I pretend I'm scrolling, getting it right. Just another person in the common space, observing the physics of your perfect grace. I know the precise tilt of your head when you realize exactly what you've said. The air is still, the volume's low, but the feed in my mind is high definition. I'm editing the scene, I know. Every script I write finds its completion. You're my perfect muted notification, soft pop song on slow rotation, a love that only needs one speaker, a beautiful impossible keeper. It's safer here inside the glass. This dream doesn't need to pass. You're the sweetest crush I've known, only visible when I am alone. I've memorized the freckle pattern, the dots across your thoughtful open hand. You talk too fast when you talk about history, and I'm the only one who understands the tangled thread of a worry you hide right there beneath the confident expression. I hold the truth deep down inside of my quiet, secret, sweet obsession. I could send a signal, press go, but the silence is where the magic lives. A private concert just for show, where only my imagination gives. You're my perfect muted notification, soft pop just smile that way one more time under this soft common light. You are the sweetest crush I've known, and this sweet dream is all mine. Sitting by the window, headphones on, just tracing patterns with your silent thumb. The low sun hits the corner of your screen, and suddenly the whole world feels pristine. I'm cataloging every careful breath, a silent witness to your quiet depth. I only see you framed in softest gold, a movie perfect that can't yet be told. My heart does that ridiculous gentle flip when a brand new word decides to leave your lip. I keep this feeling tucked behind my teeth, a perfect little fantasy underneath, and I've accepted that this private glow is just for me, a secret garden I won't show. You are soft focus in the fading light, a gentle frequency that feels just right. You're the secret playlist only I can hear, a feeling too pure, too perfect to be near. This is my daydream on repeat, I know, a love letter I'm too afraid to show. You are the beautiful impossible thing, the unrequited melody I sing. I look for breadcrumbs in the things you post, examining the emojis you love most. My phone battery is permanently low because I check your profile every hour or so, waiting for that small brave typing sign to prove your casual thoughts might cross with mine. I analyze the spaces you frequent, like mapping constellations that were heaven sent. My heart does that ridiculous gentle flip when a brand new word decides to leave your lip. I keep this feeling tucked behind my teeth, a perky little fantasy underneath, and I've accepted that this private glow is just for me, a secret garden I won't show. You are soft focus in the fading light, a gentle free that feels just right. You're the secret playlist only I can hear, feeling too pure, too perfect to be near. This is my daydream on repeat, I know, a love letter I'm too afraid to show. You are the beautiful impossible thing, the unrequited melody I say. If I could pause the moment just one time and skip the small talk, skip the awkward mime, I'd ask you softly, do you ever wonder why my whole world brightens when you just walk by? But my voice sticks right at the edge of sound, and all this perfect silence holds me bound. It's safe for living in this dream with you, where nothing changes and the light is true. Ooh, just a daydream on repeat, my beautiful impossible treat. I'll keep the secret safe and low, the melody that only I can know. Only I can know. I know the angle of the sunlight on your screen, the way you only use the middle of your pen. You're tucked into the corner booth, always scrolling slow, and I'm composing silent novels from row 2. You're the algorithm that makes my day make sense, a beautiful distraction from my common pretense. I bite my lip and calculate the words I could deploy, but fear the static breaking up this perfect joy. My heart is working overtime on borrowed time, a delicate and secret silver dime. I rehearse the introduction, try to look serene, but I prefer the silence of the sacred scene. This is a perfect unsaid thing, a quiet golden hush, a bubble in the air that doesn't dare to rush. If I touch it, maybe the reality will sting, so I just keep you captured where the fantasy can swing. You are the hidden track upon my favorite think you favor muted blues and slightly worn out jeans. I've memorized the rhythm of your quiet coffee machine. And when you laugh, you always tilt your head toward the floor. It's too much information that I'm collecting for my own private theater played out soft and slow. A perfect loop of moments that only I know. A sweet version, just piano and soft chords. Not meant for sharing, only safe for silent words. I clutch my empty cup too tight, I can't explain the sudden sharp intrusion of the pouring rain. I hold my breath and watch you pack your simple stack and pray you never notice me looking back. This is the perfect time to think a quiet golden hush, a bubble in the air that doesn't dare to rush. If I touch it, maybe the reality will sting. So I just keep you captured where the fantasy can swing. You are the hidden track upon my favorite mix, the one I save for midnight and I never have to fix. Because in my head you're always just mine. This dream is better than breaking the line. What if the hello turns into goodbye too fast? What if the beautiful tension was never meant to last? I'd rather keep the distance orbiting so near and savor the potential held within the fear. This crush is made of starlight, it's not meant for the sun. A perfect sweet illusion when the day is done. Just stay